Good evening, Patriots, and welcome to another episode of the Sloppy Bro Show. Hope you guys are having a good night. As I'm sure most of you are aware, tonight was the Democratic debates in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I gotta tell you, woo, what a show that was. There was a few times, man, I thought they were actually going to come to blows with one another. I mean, it got pretty downright raw and dirty. It was very entertaining to watch. I had debated on skipping it and, watching the Trump rally instead, but I'm so glad I watched these damn debates because, if anything, it has shown me that the Democratic Party is in the process of collapsing. If they survive this election, I will be really surprised. Just looking at those six on stage tonight, you could just tell how broken they really are. Even though sometimes they were trying to act, unified because, it's all about beating Trump. And, that's the sad thing, about the whole debate that was the main focus is, just picking the best person to beat Trump. Forget about policies, forget about, what they can do to make the country better and to keep it on track. None of that shit matters. It's all about just beating Trump, because the Democratic Party loathe and hate him, period. I mean, you've got Bloomberg, buying his way into the debates, and into the run for the presidency, throwing his money around because, hey, he's got $61 billion to spend. And let's be honest, Bloomberg, total racist, total sexist. Look at his comments, throughout the past, 20 years. And, hell, the stop and frisk and redlining alone shows, what a racist piece of shit he is. Then you've got, Biden, trying to, live off the coattails of Barack Obama, throwing that VP around. And, he's losing his mind. I really believe you can see the onsets of, dementia, sticking in because, he stumbles a lot. He doesn't remember things, quite well. And, he's a pervert too because, they don't call him Creepy Joe for nothing. But I will say this, tonight, though, in the debate, he was actually, he seemed a little bit like he was on fire, like he had a little spark in him, compared to, how he's been behaving on the campaign trail. So that was fun to watch. Then you got the socialist, Bernie Sanders. It's hard to attack, the wealthy, especially going after, Pete Buttigieg, for accepting donors, money from billionaire donors when, you've got, 3 homes and, you're worth, what, $2 million? Come on now. You're a millionaire. You're a part of that, 1% that you keep bitching about. To me, it comes off a bit hypocritical, but hey, maybe I'm looking at it wrong. I don't know. It's just crazy, but, and, come on, dude. There's no way in hell that, we can afford Medicare for all. There's $34 trillion, man. It was the last estimate that I heard how much that shit was going to cost. Who the hell's got that much money? Where are you going to get it from? The damn top 1% is not going to be able to afford to pay for it, so you're going to have to come and get it from the damn middle class, and the damn lower class. Shit. It ain't fucking rocket science. Then you got Elizabeth Warren, a.k.a. Pocahontas. She's a liar. She will literally say anything to damn get the nomination. Same thing with her push for Medicare for all, but, she can't tell you how she's going to pay for it. At least Bernie can. She can't. She's just pulling shit out of her ass. Real sad. Hell, and here's another one. She's worth $12 million. So, here's another one. talking about the damn, bitching about the 1%, and how they're going to help the damn poor and the middle class. And they can't relate to the damn poor middle class. They don't know what it's like. And if they did know what it was like, they've long since forgot what it's like to have to fucking struggle. Then we come to, Pete Buttigieg. His net worth's only 100,000. So, I don't blame him for taking money from billionaires. That's the only way he can stay in the damn race, He needs the help and needs the money because he don't have it. So, don't be jumping on his shit, because he's taking money from billionaires when you yourselves are millionaires. You're fucking rich already. So get off his ass. But I will say this about Buttigieg, man. He came off very kind of fucking robotic, very cold. I feel like, his mother forgot to pack his, graham crackers or something, And a few times I kept waiting for him to have flashbacks of, being pantsed in high school because, he's a fucking nerd, So I just... But, at least, his Medicare, for all, he's not doing the Medicare for all thing. He's willing to let people, keep what they have, if they choose. But, I don't know how the hell that's going to work. And then, last, we come to Amy Klobuchar. She just kind of felt like, she was stammering through everything. She just didn't come off very confident to me. And I mean, hell, I think she's worth $2.5 million. So, another one of the millionaire class. Then, you look at, the shit she's done, as a lawyer, the institutionalized racism that she's caused on people and shit. I mean, it's just another goddamn, white female liberal thinking that, she knows best for everybody. So, I mean, really, I don't see how any of them have a chance in hell of beating Trump in 2020, personally, which is a good thing, because, I want Trump to win. And again, they're talking, they bring up fucking climate change, which is bullshit. All climate change is just a way to increase taxes and exert more government control over us, the people. That's all it is, They all want to take away our damn Second Amendment right. So they might as well say they want to take away our First Amendment right too. These people are so anti-American. It's fucking sad. I mean, JFK is fucking rolling over in his damn grave right now. Period. But yeah, I really do believe this is the end of the Democratic Party as we know it. I think after this election, either the progressives are going to take the party over completely, and then it's just going to be, a socialist movement that's going to try to overtake in 2024, or they're going to leave, form their own, Labor Party or whatever, and then, it's just going to leave, regular traditional Democrats. I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen, but they're definitely fucked. And Trump, man, he has got to be sitting back right now laughing his ass off. Like I said in my last video, I really hope it does come down to Bernie Sanders and Trump because I think that'd be awesome. Socialism versus capitalism, the big heavyweight bout of 2020. I think it'll be perfect. But at this point, it's looking like whoever gets the most delegates by the time they get to the DNC convention, that's the person who's going to get the nominee. Well, I take that back maybe because 4 of them, I believe it was Klobuchar, Buttigieg, Biden, and who was the other one? Bloomberg. No, excuse me. Well, maybe. That might be a tie because it looks like half of them said they would respect, whoever got the most delegates. The other half said, wait and go through the whole process, so it might be a brokered convention. Who knows? In any case, I recommend to all my conservative friends to stay on top of this and watch it, because if anything, it's highly entertaining. It is. You'll get some really good chuckles. And James Woods, I don't know if you guys follow him on Twitter, was just blowing it up on Twitter tonight. So James, not that you're going to see this, but if you do catch this video, so good to see you back on Twitter, man. And like I, tweeted to you, man, you were on fire tonight, man. You had me rolling almost on the damn floor. So, thank you for that, because you made watching the debates even that much more enjoyable, even though they were pretty much enjoyable by their own. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, outside of that, folks, Democrats, I don't know what to tell you. Got to get your house together, figure it out, do something. But whatever you do, if for some reason, the guy that you're pulling for doesn't get the nomination, you really should just stay home and not vote. Just throw it in, because it's really not worth going for the other guy. You don't want to do that. Just, stay at home, pack a bowl, order some pizza, put on the, Ren and Stimpy, or Animaniacs or whatever, cartoons you kids watch today. Maybe, what's that one, fucking Morty and something? Hell, I don't know. I don't keep up with this shit. I'm a grown up. About the only cartoon I watch is, Family Guy, and that shit's fucking hilarious. I love the pop culture references that they do in that show. And Peter Griffin, man, God, what a dumbass, but fucking hilarious. So yeah, that's kind of where we stand right now. As it stands right now, I think Trump's got it in the bag. Minus, some fucking totally out of nowhere freak fucking, accident. I'd say he's pretty much got 2020 in the bag, and he knows it. Now if he'll just pardon Roger Stone, which is what I'm hoping we'll hear from tomorrow, maybe, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's supposed to get sentenced tomorrow, and he's looking at 9 years, which is just fucking ridiculous. If anything, he should have just got, a year, maybe 2, house arrest. Yeah, the dude's already lost everything. He's suffered enough, and for a victimless crime, not hurting anybody, fucking 9 years, are you kidding me? Goddamn. Rapists get less time than that. But this is the world we live in, and how our judicial system works, which sucks, because it's not always fair, and that bitch, believe it or not, can be blind. So anyway, that's all I really got. I didn't plan on staying up this late, but I wanted to do this video before I went to bed. That way everything was still fresh in my head. But another thing, for those of you new to the show, if you don't mind, go and hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I noticed today that I was up to 196 followers, which is awesome, 4 away from 200. So I would really appreciate it if you guys like what you see, share this shit, get your friends on board. And also, I'd really like to get some feedback, let me know the topics you would like me to discuss, It doesn't have to just be politics, man. The Sloppy Bro Show is about anything. It's just that right now it seems to be, that's the main focus, because, that's what's kind of, govern our world right now, is all these fucking politics. But, I'm up for discussing any kind of topic that you guys like. So drop those in the comments. I'll research them, and, we'll get those conversations going. I like to talk about any damn thing. No topic is too taboo. And now, having said that, I'm going to regret some of the topics I'm sure I'm going to see in the comments. But, fuck it, whatever. It's America. It's free speech. We got to enjoy that shit now while we can. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. So, once again, thanks for stopping by. I only do this because you guys watch it. So, I really do genuinely appreciate the support. And I guess that's it. So, as always, I will catch you motherfuckers on the flip side. Peace.